learning to say no to yourself, learning to say no to myself. A lot of people can say no to others, but they can't say no to themselves. You know what I mean? People can say no to other people, but they can't say no to themselves. Then you'll understand why there are a lot of addicts, gangsters, all these crazy things happening in this world are done by people. So what I'm trying to say is that as much as we can say no to other people, as much as we don't even hesitate to say no to other people, I feel like we shouldn't hesitate to say no to ourselves. Because bro, what is right and wrong, you know it. Man, when I'm doing something wrong, I know that but this thing is wrong. Doing this thing is wrong. You know what I mean? And when I'm doing something right, something that is right, I know like this thing is cool. You know what I mean? And I feel like if we learn to say no to ourselves, we can kind of improve from the things that we don't wanna do in our lives no more. We don't wanna indulge in no more. You know what I mean? Think of this. Us as human beings, like, we are always distracted. I mean, like, it's in our nature to be distracted. You know what I mean? But if we can learn to say no to our distractions, learn to say no to our addictions, learn to say no to our limiting beliefs, learn to say no to our self-doubts, our negative thoughts, you know what I mean, sad things, I believe we can be able to prosper, like, in what we do. For an example, bro, like, if you are dealing with addictions, man, like, let's say alcohol addiction, drugs addiction, smoking addiction, like lust addiction, like all these addictions, man, you know what I'm talking about. Like, we don't wanna do these things, but we keep doing it. Think about it. But if we learn to say no to ourselves, the things that we don't want to do, man, I believe we can improve. I believe we can be better people. Because one thing for sure that I know, and I'm 1000% sure, is that we want to change, man. Everyone want to change from something, but we can't, because we can say no to ourselves. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that we must learn how to say no to ourselves. And not saying it's easy now, but if we can master the art of saying no to ourselves, even if when the temptation comes, when the cravings of lust, the cravings of addictions, the cravings of, or like your thoughts trying to deceive you or whatever, I think you can be able to say no, I'm not doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I mean? But look, we need to learn to say no to ourselves. I think we can be in a better position, man. Like, I've seen it with myself, man. I couldn't say no to myself, but I would say I would say no to other people, but I couldn't say no to myself, which doesn't make no sense. Meaning, like, I'm not in control of my life, if you really think about it. But look, man, I tried to say no to myself, and it took me a long time to be good at this. So what I'm saying, man, just try to say no to yourself. Just try to say no to yourself, man. Like, there are a lot of things that will tempt you. There are a lot of things that will just happen out of the blue, but it's in our ability to say no, because God created everything in this world. You know what I mean? Did whatever he did in this world, but he only gave us the will of choice, the power of choice. You know what I mean? The fate of choice. God will never choose something for you, but you or me, we choose our fate. You know what I mean? So, man, just learn to say no to yourself, man. You know what I mean? Learn to say no to yourself, man. I think a lot of things will be avoided. A lot of things will be avoided, because sometimes, man, you can't even avoid things. You can't even avoid the external things. You know what I mean? You can't avoid those things, but you avoid the inner you. You know what I mean? Learn to say no to yourself, then you'll be in a better position, man. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was going through. That's what I was experiencing lately in my life. So, like, I just wanted to share this thing with you guys. You all tell me what you think about it. But you know what we're doing here. That's your boy, Visionary Man. That's what I want to talk about. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share if you really enjoyed this video. Let's keep this channel growing. Let's keep receiving videos like this. I promise I'll be consistent, because, like, I haven't been feeling well lately. So, like, that's why I haven't been consistent, but I promise I'll try to be consistent as much as I can. But anyways, that's what I want to talk about, man. Learn to say no to yourself. Thank you. I appreciate your time, man. Like, I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love.